What are my thoughts on tipping? I have a lot. I actually have a lot of thoughts on tipping here because I was a waiter for 8 years. How I feel about tipping on a waiter x waitress basis probably varies from how I feel about tipping a hairdresser or my barber, which differs from, you know, tipping whenever I would hypothetically go get a manicure or pedicure. But ultimately, all of that is rooted in that the model kind of sucks. I would love to see, you know, more of like a European approach to it, where it's like, oh, hey, look, why don't we, the business, just pay these people competently so that they wouldn't have to survive on the generosity and legitimately exploitation of labor to make ends meet. Now, that doesn't mean that there isn't money to be made on that system. There is, but I and other servers have to legit like work your ass off, often beyond just what is your responsibility, because ultimately it doesn't matter as a waiter or waitress whether I did my job well in being hospitable, punctual, formal, communicative, compassionate, relatable, and on point with all things within my realm. Because if the food sucked ass, even though I served well, you're still not satisfied, and you'll reflect that with your less than eagerness to tip ultimately, which affects my bottom line. So I have to give a shit about everything, and any one oversight or misstep can lead to a bad experience ultimately. So if your steak comes out, you know, mid well when you want it mid rare, ouch. I can fix that, but that'll cost, you know, I can fix it. I can get another steak made, but that'll cost time. And unlike a lot of things here, this is a very emotionally driven situation, because you came in because you're hungry. I don't think you really want to wait another 15 minutes for your prepared medium rare steak, right? So yeah, you know, that hurts me. Or let's say you're a normie and you want a well done steak, and you're like, yeah, let me get some A1. And then for some stupid ass reason, my dumbass manager didn't order A1 on the truck order last week, so we're actually out of A1. But I didn't check that prior to your order, so I'm fucked because I don't have your steak sauce now. And it's like, that's what you wanted. And it's like fuck, dude. You know, I can give you a million billion scenarios. And unlike GameStop, which is like an interesting, funny thing, this is just like the frustrating, stressful thing about how tedious and attentive a good waiter or waitress must be. I do tip. I tip everything generally. DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, Uber, Lyft, barber, hairdresser, dining out, bartender. The reason why I tip generally 20% or higher when I go eat out is because, one, well, when I go eat out, I have that built into my expectations of what I'm going to be spending that day. Like, I don't go eat out like 4 times a week to where it's like, you know, like eating out is a standard affair. It's usually a special occasion that me and my girlfriend are going to go spend time together away from Twitch and kind of just like enjoy the company and be around people, you know, thrive in the non-Rona that we were able to do so before the Rona hit, right? When I do get a good waiter or waitress, I appreciate that because my time is valued here. The one thing I want above everything else here, I don't really give a shit about having, you know, I guess like a funny waiter or like someone who's going to be hospitable and all that. I have company. It's me and my girlfriend. I don't need like a waiter to like entertain me when I'm already like, you know, I'm already with my girlfriend. We're going to talk about, you know, a couple shit and fun stuff and enjoy each other's company here. I want the waiter to like, you know, again, and it's contextual because maybe if I was single, it'd be different or whatever. But like, whenever I'm going to eat out, I'm already with my company I enjoy here. I'm looking for the waiter to be like complimentary to that and not be the experience, if you will. That makes sense. What I'm getting at here is like, you know, I will take note of a great waiter or waitress, take note of their name and tip well, and then request them next time. Like if I like that restaurant, like where they are, then you keep them in your circle. You know, why have a great waiter and then if you go there again, hope you get another great waiter. Just skip the middle section, skip the middleman. And no, is Brittany here? I want to, can I request Brittany? Is she available right now? I like that. We had a great time with her last time. And you build that relationship. And if you tip well, trust me, they remember. And it's like, okay, cool. Then you just skip the whole variable here. The reason why noob waiters drop shit is because, dog, they're dumb, dude. Like, if you have a tray and you're putting drinks on, if you're putting drinks and food in the same tray when you're carrying your tray out, bro, all that can happen. Like, dude, Murphy's Law, what can happen will happen. All that can happen is your accurately made food that is going out on time, that is hot and correct, is gonna get a Diet Coke spill all over it here, dude. And not even, it could not be your fault, you know? Maybe some jackass runs into you on the way to the table. Maybe someone's on their phone fumbling and they bump into you when you were carrying the tray correctly here. Maybe some drunk patron just fucking, I don't know, falls over, just falls on you or whatever, right? Like, it's like driving IRL with liability insurance here. You have to look out for jackasses who don't know what the hell they're doing, and yourself here too, because no matter what, if anything happens wrong, it affects you, you know? Man, everything was going good until this freaking, I don't know, I keep thinking of steaks here, but like, yeah, this medium well steak fell off because some dumbass hit me. Doesn't matter. You can tell the customer all day, hey, look, bro, it wasn't my fault. That was a fuckface over there who fucking should have been declined a Presidente Margarita probably about 10 minutes ago. But, you know, I'm sorry about that. Your sorry doesn't negate that dude's hunger, because now he's got to wait another 17 minutes or whatever the fuck for another thing to happen, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? So no, the tech skill here is like, a lot of it's just common sense here. I never carried food and drinks same time, or if I did, it was separate hands entirely. Though the whole idea of here doing, you know, a tray with food and, you know, the drinks. Okay, how you gonna put the tray liner down here, dude? Like, you know, so you gotta keep that in mind here too. Like, the whole thing is like, let's see here. Okay, so there is a waiter tray. Let me grab that for you real quick here. So here is like, I would say here's like an accurate like waiter tray. These little small circular ones, that's trash. Noobs use that shit. I can't move volume with this little cute pussy shit right here. Like, this fits maybe 6 mugs at most. It's fitting 1 plate of food. It's a decoration, dude. You use this when you want to be all, you know, foo cute. No, bro, I'm hustling. I'm moving weight. I got shit to do. I got 6 tables right now. Look, fuck this shit, dude. I ain't got time for all that shit, dude. Bro, I'm stacking weight, dude. It's ladies' night. I got an 8 top full of women trying to get loose in the caboose right now. Yeah, I gotta bring out these margaritas by the pound full. You feel me? So look, fuck this shit. Let me holler at the real weight. You feel me? So I need the wide motherfucker. Okay, now this one here though, this is what I live and die by here. This one here, you can fit 4 plates of food, or you can fit like 8 kids meals on that motherfucker. And yo, you up you go. And if you were good what you did here, son, you just like, look, you cock it, got it, and you're going all the way up with that motherfucker. Okay, you're going like this, all right? Because now with this shit, like all the noobs who like move around, and there are a ton of noob waiters, okay, at the restaurant. All the noobs are just over them, like, all right, bro, I gotta go. Because like when you're navigating, it's like, it's not a straight line from the kitchen to your table. It's sometimes it's like cat corner, like blind corners with the little rear view mirror that's like angled on the wall and shit. You gotta call corner whenever you're walking out the corner. You gotta like deal with people who don't stop for shit or whatever the fuck it may be here. So you gotta get in there and you gotta go, dude. So I put that shit up high because, one, it's like a power move. It's like, damn, bro, when he brings food out, it's like an event, because like, you know, the athleticism of being able to even have the balance to carry the tray that high, carry that good. You're just like, yeah, son. And you're bringing it down, and it's like, look, you know, when you bring that shit down in front of the table, it's like swag. But then the whole problem is you can't overload your hands, because like you gotta grab the tray here thing. Now there are some, no, hang on, sorry, I'm getting caught up right now. Okay, all right, now there are some dudes who are they kind of chat, okay, like There was a guy, his name was Brad, of course his name was Brad, and this dude would love to like dual wield trays. You know, he'd be like, you know, and have like 2 trays out, which admittedly, athletically is impressive. That is like, that's ambidextrous. That is, you know, that's balance, that's swag. But the problem here is like, all right, dude, well, who's dropping your tray stand for your shit? Like, what are you gonna do? He's always like, hey, I need a tray stand, I need a tray stand. And like, so someone has to like go over there and bail him out because he wants to like flex or whatever. But it's like, it's impractical, dude. Like, what do you, like, bro, I'm busy. Like, fuck you, dude. Like, figure it out, dude. I know you want to flex for your table or whatever. You're trying to get this like cougar milf to like come fuck you tonight or whatever it is. You know, even though you're obviously not single, you have a girlfriend. I saw your ring on your shit and everything. But whatever though, dude. Like, it ain't me. And I hate it because it fucking works, dude. Like, and then some girl comes over who probably already smashed prior, even though you shouldn't be fucking chicks that you work with or whatever, right? And I got you, and just puts a tray out for him. And this, all right, who's hungry? You know, it's like, dude, it's filler, it's bleach anime, it's shitty Shippuden pacing, it's theatrics. It's like, dude, okay, so you can do all that if you want to, bro. I'm sitting here, you know, I'm swinging, I'm dealing. I got 6 tables, I got 8 tables, I got a 12 top, 3-4 tops. I got this couple over here, got this dude over here. I'm getting shit done. You're sitting here trying to like flex where you're like one. Ooh, I got a 12 top. I'm doing good. All right, whatever, bro. Have fun with that shit. So, yeah. So the whole thing here is you can't. While I could do, you know, the fucking carry the tray, 2 trays, whatever, 2 tray and 2 plates, whatever. But like, if you don't have an arm free to fucking like grab the tray liner or the tray stand, don't matter then, dude. Like you need someone else there. The whole thing is, no other like waiter is guaranteed to be free to grab your tray stand for you to plop that shit to then drop your tray. You know what I'm saying? So you got that shit right there. Okay, so when it comes to tech skill, you got that in mind. However, though, obviously, if your restaurant uses mugs, not cups, mugs have handles, mugs, whether plastic or glass here. Now with mugs, you can easily, you know, you can do like minimum, depending on your hand size here, you can do minimum 4 mugs per hand. So you can cop up the tray 4 mugs. Here's the whole thing about it, right? Okay, so here's the whole thing here. So like the tech here is that, like, when you're dropping the food off, you hit them with the foods out with the refill combo, you're good. Like, you drop that off, come back with the 2-bite check, because you drop it off and they're all like, you know, all right, they look good here, you know, here, quesadillas, with salad, you know, chicken bacon rich quesadillas, here's your you know, your bacon burger, whatever the fuck, extra plain because you're a zoomer, fuck you. And then here's and for the other zoomer here, here's your like chicken pasta, no tomato, no onion, no nothing, extra bread because you're fat, here you go, whatever, you know, whatever, the end. So, you know, you give them everything, right? And, you know, it's all good. Hey, is everything here good? Everyone's gonna be like, yeah, everything's good. And then you come and like, you walk away, and the reason why you come back for the 2-bite check is because like, they don't know what they really want. Oh shit, I need my bad, dude. I know I told you earlier, but man, I really like barbecue sauce in my quesadillas. Okay, that's really unusual, but you should have told me that earlier. Would have had it for you. The problem is now is, you know, I gotta, you know, people will think, you the customer will think, okay, hey man, can I get a barbecue sauce? And you would think, and it's fair here, that like McDonald's, getting an extra sauce is just, you know, one little packet away, no big deal. At the restaurant, that shit's not on my end. I have to, I say ask, it's really more beg, because it's like, you got to ring it in. All right, so here's the problem, right? Okay, so once upon, man, this is so stupid, okay? Once upon a time, it used to be, hey, I need a barbecue sauce, and you're calling up Grill because Grill Station makes the ribs. They have all the barbecue sauces. Hey man, I need a honey barbecue. All right, cool. And then they give you ramekin honey barbecue, and that's it. No big deal. But then the recession happened in 2008, and now it's all about AVT, actual versus theoretical. And now, you call for something that's a right up here. You bring that shit in. You got to ring it in. So okay, whatever, right? You fucking go over to the thing. You go to miscellaneous, the fucking section no one ever fucking reads here. You ring in sauce, you know, modify A through Z, B for barbecue, and you go to barbecue, comma, honey. Why is it called? I don't fucking know. Barbecue, comma, honey, and then you get the honey barbecue, right? You can do honey barbecue specifically here, and you have to ring that shit in. Problem is, get this right, because the computer never was updated for this stupid ass post fucking procession shit. You know, ring it in. So I ring it in, it's automatically bumped. They don't even see it on the screen. I'm like, barbecue sauce. Hey, you ring that in? Yeah, ring it in, bitch. Look at your fucking screen, dude. Like, so I have to argue with them about it. It's like if I'm lucky, it's a 30-second issue. Usually it's a minute and a half plus though to get this stupid ass barbecue sauce I fucking need here, because you couldn't tell me that shit in advance whenever you wanted it. So I'm sorry, I'm getting so derailed right now here. The whole point here is like, and of course, time is money here. So like, if I'm being held up for 30 seconds on some motherfucking barbecue sauce, you know, then I turn around here to get refills. Ice station's empty because no one filled the fucking ice up again. So now I have like no ice for my Bev cups. I need chips and salsa. Chip station empty. Salsa well empty. Dude, ranch empty. Dude, like I got nothing here, bro. Like what the fuck, bro? Like so anyways, the point here being that, you know, the 2-bite check, they don't know what the fuck they want. So you gotta drop the food off, drop the refills off, take a quick like a minute and a half, come back here, verify everything's good, because then they'll actually tell you what they really fucking want at that point. Because at that point, when they bite into, they're like, oh man, I need steak sauce, I need barbecue sauce, I didn't tell you earlier, but you know, could I? And bro, ain't nothing more tilting than, oh, I didn't tell you earlier, but can I get a salad with my meal? I get a salad with my meal. Bitch, I can't pull this out my ass in fucking 3 seconds here. You should have. So now I'm under a crunch for these last minute bullshit, completely unfair demands now. Okay, I'm just gonna shit out a salad. By the way, here, keep in mind, the food is in front of them, the food's dying now. Like, this bitch tells me after the food's out, I want a salad. And it's just like, the problem here is, okay, do I argue with her and be like, okay, well, look, listen, okay, you fucked up here because you tell me you want a salad after the food's already out right now. Salad, you know, there's a queue. I can't just line skip and say, hey, I need a salad now because my customer's indecisive and or negligent of telling me what they want in advance, yada, yada, yada here. Like, what the fuck you want, bitch? Like, so I have to like, so it's like, yeah, so I got to work on it. And like, you know, you never want to deliver bad news without good news. So it's kind of like, you don't want to go back over there until I have something to deliver to them, because now this chick wants her fucking salad with the shit. You know, she didn't tell me that shit in advance. Yada, oh yeah, customer's always right. Yeah, so yeah, I gotta like fucking eat ass now on the line and you know, beg someone to make me a fucking salad at this point here. Hey, I need a salad. Oh, right now? Yeah. Well, how long it been? It's scroll down on your screen. It's like probably like the third to newest one. I know it's at a minute and a half, but I need it now because it's like, they hear that shit all day long. Oh, okay. So I got this 22-minute salad waiting on a chicken breast for right now, but you want me to make yo salad right now? And it's like, yeah, I need you to look. It's not my fault. And then of course the problem here is there are genuinely noob waiters who all day long be projecting and be like, hey, look, man, you get paid to make my shit, do you not? Like, can you make my shit? And it's like, because the idiot waiters argue with the cooks. The cooks already get pissed off in the first place. They all fucking hate our guts at this point. And I'm sitting there trying to be a good guy, you know, good guy Gary or whatever. And it's just like, hey, look, man, I promise you, I never like put you in that position here. If I fuck up, I own up to it here. I'm telling you, that bitch wants a salad now. Like, if you can bail me out, that'd be great. Like, I mean, I ain't calling for a meat on it. Just give me like a fucking, you know, whatever. Like, bro, like, look, don't even tell, look, I know it normally gets the onion and the little fucking shit or whatever. Just give me a bed of lettuce, crouton, cheese, tomato, and a ranch, and I will be all the way off your dick if you can make this for me right now and get out of here. So, you know, I gotta hustle. I gotta haggle, and I'm throwing this bitch a salad and I'm fucking calling it a day, dude. She don't tell me shit, cool. We get the fuck out then. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I want. I don't need the fancy grilled onion, the fancy like fucking sauteed onion on the shit. Like, fuck all that shit, dude. Just give me the fucking salad and get out of here, dude. So, yeah. Now, once upon a time, waiters had access to make more of this shit, but then the recession happened, and now every waiter's a goddamn lying thief. So because they want to have the inventory be held more accountable, more of the shit got behind the line, puts more of the shit on the cooks now. And it's like, well, fuck, dude. Like, you want me to be a waiter, but you don't give me motherfucking tools to actually wait. I gotta wait on these fucks for everything here. And they're already overstaffed right now. Whenever you got bro, I'm not even get started right now, dude. Like, when I tell you, dude, y'all, when half the menu is fried items, half 12-page menu, half the menu is fried items, okay? Why the fuck is 1/6 of the kitchen fry station? Makes no fucking sense, dude. No fucking sense at all, dude, bro. Like, fry side, dude, they're always slammed. It's the fucking worst. Like, if you're a good waiter, like I am, you already know you don't sell shit on fried food, okay? You're like, what's good? Grill, salad, nachos, flat top. Sure as fuck ain't fried food. All that shit's trash, bro. Fuck that shit, dude. So I'm never selling fried food because that shit's always gonna be. Bro. You want a triple dipper with like fucking double onion rings and an egg roll? 20 minutes guaranteed, bro. Appetizer? You're ultra fucked now. Never do that shit. So you're always, dude. You're dodging all day long, bro. You want an app, man, bro? I got queso and salsa on speed dial because that's on my end. I got that out for you in 40 seconds flat. The minute you say fucking triple dipper, I'm like, ugh, man, fuck, dude. And then nothing's worse when it's fucking ladies' night. I got all these bitches in my dick right now, and they all want triple dippers, and it's like, come on, dude, like, fuck, bro. And we're always running low on avocado ranch, and then you get the fucking one. Woo, no, I'm getting triggered right now, dude. You always got that one. Man, look, I'm not here to fat shame. I just want y'all to know, but like, goddamn, dude, I'm getting raw right now. I'm getting heated, dude. You always got that one fat bitch who's always like, there's no pico de gallo in my avocado ranch, and it's like, chick, if I had pico, I would. I don't know, dude. Just like, I don't have pico. No one did pico this morning for the prep. I have diced tomatoes, or I would if it was on my side of the fucking station. I don't anymore because they removed that shit too. All I got is nothing. I got a salsa well that's empty and a thumb in my ass, and I gotta make this fucking avocado ranch happen somehow here. Just like, okay, all right, well, anyways, okay, look, so yeah, being a waiter was something fucking else, dude. Did I answer the question right now? What was the question again? I forgot the question was. It was about tech skill, right? Like, waiter tech skill. Bro, I didn't even like, dude. I've given y'all like one 500th of like what goes on at that restaurant at any given day, dude. Like, so, bro. So, okay. Have I ever dropped this? Was the question? Yeah. No, because I'm not a noob. So, not true. Retail is hard. No, wait, hang on. All right. Let me be 1 billion% clear here. Retail is hard. Waiting is much harder. Much harder. And I'll conclude this derail with this, okay? The reason why retail it gets to an eventual point here is that your compensation of wage, even though it is comically pathetic, it's not affected by your performance. You can be an idiotic Walmart worker, you can be an inefficient GameStop worker, you can be as far as, you know, Target, whatever, right? Retail, it won't affect your wage, right? It may affect your standing in the company and your manager may whatever if you get a complaint or whatever, but like ultimately it doesn't affect, like, you delivering bad news to like Karen, I'm sorry, I know it's Christmas Eve, I'm sorry, we don't have any Xbox 360s remaining in stock here because you're a bad parent because you wait until literally the last day to buy your child something for Christmas here, but, you know, I do have GameStop gift cards. You know, you can deliver bad news and not have it affect your pay in the long run, you know what I'm saying? Because you're working retail, you know, it's what it is. You can't tell them they're a bad parent. You can't tell them that, hey, you know, maybe waiting until not the last actual day, maybe having a little more fucks until the final day to give a fuck at this point may put you in a better position here. So, whatever, right? But the difference here is that being a waiter, anything that goes wrong and requires you to deliver bad news to your table can affect your tip, commission, pay, wage, outcome, even though it's not your not your fault, but it's like your objective to mitigate that result, right? You're trying to, like, it's like anything but success is gonna fuck you over here, whether it's your fault or not. You know, I don't care how many seasons you got here. If food takes an hour, if food takes an hour to get to the table, dog, you're fucked. You know. So, whew, man. So yeah, that's like, so yeah, trust me, there is a major reason why I never like streamed on the same day I would like ever go work a double at Chili's. Like I was done. My brain was fried. I wanted to like fucking, I just wanted to like chill out, you know, and just fucking, I don't know, whatever, beat off, you know, victory fap, call it a day and pass out that night and recover the next day, dude. So, oh, fuck. So did I drop food? Never. Do I have tech skill? Most definitely. Is waiting a stressful job? Very much so. Much more so than retail, because every customer is coming in there emotionally volatile. They are kind of hungry or very hungry. And it is your job to make that problem no longer exist. And anything other than the food they want in front of them in a timely manner, anything else besides that result is failure. Period. You're surrounded by a engulfing amount of options that result in failure, and only one is success: the food that they want in front of them in a timely manner. They don't give a shit about whatever you got here. You can give them a million of them. Sorry, your food took an hour to get out to you, y'all, but hope you had a great night. No matter, dude. It took an hour, dude. All right, I missed my movie. I missed my flight. My girlfriend broke up with me because the food was late. My girlfriend cheated on me. Did anyone ever spit a customer's food? No. This whole like spitting in customers' food shit. This is like I don't know, like a fast food or pizza chain franchise thing that this never happens in restaurants, as far as I know, anyway. Like, because the whole thing here, right, is like if you spit in someone's food and they can prove that shit, like, dude, like you're not only are you like super fired, you might get like, I don't know, like sued or some shit. Like that's a pretty big one there. I mean, there is this whole idea that like people just spit in food routinely on people they don't like. That's to me an exaggeration. That this like never happens, because if you ever get caught on that, holy fuck, dude, you're going to like super food jail or whatever the fuck, dude. Like, because like think about it, right? Like if you are the manager and a cook or employee of yours spits on someone's food on your shift, you can get the manager that had this happen could get fired too. So they're gonna push you to the fullest extent to save their ass, because they don't want to be a reflection of what your conduct was. So spitting on food is a complete like never happened, never happened, dude. Like no one's doing that here. So so just keep that in mind there. Okay, so no, that's a movie trope or whatever. But why did I quit? I mean, it was pretty simple. Like, so ultimately, I started streaming in February 2011. I was continuously a waiter. I was always broke, poor, whatever, and I became a full-time student attending university in 2011. So the only job I can do to stay afloat while being a student was waiting, because it didn't require me to. I could theoretically, work as little as 25 hours a week and still, make enough to get by. Not great, because I, obviously the less I worked, the less good my shifts got. Generally, you work the good shifts based off of a seniority priority basis. And if you're only working some days of the week, you're only working the good shifts, it's a little bit kind of broken. You're supposed to be working like a kind of a balance of like, for every Thursday and Friday night lounge one shift, you should be probably working a fucking Tuesday station 2 4:30 or whatever. Like, you should be working some pretty bad shit, I would imagine here. So the problem here was that being a waiter is what made me stay afloat while I was streaming. I had a million times where I wanted to actually just like stop streaming to be able to get myself financially stable, because it was like, clearly I was burning half a week on streaming. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 8 hours plus was, me going ham on the streams because I was excited to finally stream. And then I had to be a waiter Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, including the Friday and Saturday being double shifts, because that's where, that's where the money was at for sure. And then I would work the Sunday morning. So in reality, when you think about how often I was being a waiter and how often I was streaming, that really left only the Sunday afternoon to like do anything. I'm talking like laundry, clean the room. Like I didn't have time. It was just like, I get home, I smell like fucking fajita juice and bell pepper jizz, and I radioactive decay my fucking salsa stained everything. take a shower, then and fucking just pass out and call it a day, dude. Like I don't have time for anything else here. And then if you add in the being the full-time student, dude, dog, it was manageable at first, but by like third semester, by like by spring 2012, I was just like, what is sleep, dude? I was doing like 5 hours a night if I was lucky, because it was just like homework out the wazoo and fuck me, dude. So I really want, I was like, okay, well, I'm enjoying streaming. Waiting is eating a lot of my time. School's eating a lot of my time. I wish I could just be like, honestly, I would have loved to have only been a full-time student and had no other responsibility, because then I could focus on being a full-time student and kicking ass at it. But because there was the streaming and the waiting, it just like there was whatever, right? And then it was art, so it wasn't like I could just like, it wasn't just like, test-based academics where it's like, okay, hey, I'm a business major and I'm studying for this test or whatever, and you can just like, cram or cheat or whatever your way. I mean, because people be cheating all the fucking time, dude. I can't cheat art, it's like time investment x quality. So your take-home assignment to do this homework assignment for art or whatever, it's probably a 10 to 15, and if you're feeling motivated, 20-hour assignment to do. You can't cheat the effort you put into it, unlike a test-based academic. You know what I'm saying? So people be cheating all the time. Are you kidding me, dude? Bro, if I told you about, man, like writing on the hand, that's basic shit, dude. These boys would have the Dasani water bottle, and they would write all their shit on the label and then reattach the label to the bottle, and then they would just rotate the bottle on their desk. Dude, I was like, damn, bro, I would have never thought of that shit. I was like, holy fucking shit, dude. Bro, they were no chill on this cheating. I was like, man, I ain't even mad. I'm like, damn, son, okay, ingenuity here, let's go. So yeah, bro, it was sick. I was like, damn, okay, dude, fuck. So yeah, like real talk, yeah, honestly, if you studied for business classes, you definitely were doing it wrong, for sure. Because honestly, the whole like using your resources to find any exploitation for profit, is that not business 101 right there for real though? So like studying for the good way, I mean, fuck that, dude. Get numbers get bitches, okay? Like you learn that in the corporate world, you're learning that in the fucking business degree. Numbers get bitches, dude, for sure. Anyways, though, the whole point is that yeah, I'd have time. I wish I could have just been like a full-time student, but that was never, I never had that privilege there, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, I was admittedly a mediocre student. I probably had more C's. I was definitely a majority C, sometimes occasionally B student, just because I was strapped on time, and it was getting me down a little bit, because I was like, man, I enjoy streaming, I love it, but man, I need time. I'm not adding up here. So ultimately what happened though was that by 2012 I did pause semester. I was okay, well, I think I'm finally growing, because because 2011 I was a 50 viewer Andy. By 2012 I was a 150 viewer Andy. But over the summer I grew to summer 2012 I grew to like a 300 viewer Andy, and I was finally getting the growth that I was excited about. And of course it was gonna all go away the minute I was back in semester, because the further I got in the academics, the more demanding the classes became now. And it was like, that semester was looking like, bro, I was gonna be lucky if I had a day a week to do anything. Like, it was like, just like, get fucked, bro. So the call was either, stay in school and, horribly juggle school, streaming, and the job, which AKA meant reduce the streaming to Tuesday afternoons if I had no homework, or I paused school, and also, by the way, because school was taking up more time, that meant that I was working less shifts because I had to like do more homework and shit like that. So ultimately I was becoming more broke, and that was getting annoying too. It was always money. I was always like, I'm broke as fuck. I always owe money, or my credit card always got a balance due on it. I'm trying to like get the shit caught up right now. Yada yada yada, dude. And it's like, I'm stressed out. I just want to like chill and like speed run and stream and not be like fucking worried about money all the goddamn time. Blah, 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 whatever, right? But I knew if I if I stopped streaming, that I could get a better paying job, you know, get a full-time job, get that 40-hour corporate slave job in corporate climate, make more money or whatever. That way I wouldn't be so fucking broke all the goddamn time. I knew that was the option, but that meant losing all the momentum I had with the stream. And I was like, man, I've gotten here though. I knew streaming made me happy. It's not like I did it as a tactic, like, you know, ooh, when I get the numbers, I'm gonna be the ninja number 2. No, I actually enjoyed streaming. It made me happy. I was like, yo, this is crazy. I actually, you know, was like, oh fuck, dude, I actually enjoy this here. You know what it's like, dude, whenever it's like, because, okay, I'm sorry, derail here, but like, from my POV, I got into speedrunning in 2004. I was speedrunning for myself. There was no audience. There was no, you know, clout to acquire, whatever the fuck, right? So it was like, I did it for me. There was no Yoshi Island scene. I was the only Yoshi Island active speedrunner for the most part up until 2010. Number 2 was Carl Sagan in 2010, who I met in 2010, or we knew of each other in 2010. So like 04 to 2010, I had no audience, dude. It was like, I was literally making my speedruns for me. I made my own porn. I fapped to my own shit because I was like, yo, this Yoshi Island run is sick. This is impressing me right now. But there were no other active runners. There was no one to get a feedback on how to improve my routes, believe it or not. So I'm speedrunning to myself here. I'm recording on VHS tape. I'm making it for myself. I think they're fucking cool and rad, but no one really understood that shit. And it really didn't get any kind of like notoriety until the GDQ started happening in 2010, ultimately. So, you know, so I was used to speedrunning for myself in an isolated self-fulfillment manner. Then streaming happened, and it was like, oh, people are willing to watch people speedrun. Oh, that's new to me, because you were trained prior to being, okay, well, people only want to watch the finished result. People want to watch the movie, not the filming the 500 takes to get the one good take that goes into the movie. People want to watch the movie. So I always thought, you know, that all the grind was all, you know, wasted footage, you know, irrelevant. Who wants to watch me try to get the trick? You want to watch me get the trick. You know what I'm saying? So, look, man, y'all got me. Man, y'all got me going back. Y'all got me going back. Man, what is this right here? Yo. VHS grind and everything, dude. Let's go. So yeah, you know, I was speedrunning for myself. So, you know, having an audience that was like excited and like supporting and like giving me feedback and all the other bullshit, it was like, it felt good, dude. It was like years of over half a decade of effort being validated all at one time, dude. It was like a dopamine rush. I couldn't believe it. It was like, wow, okay. I never thought people would want to watch me speedrun. I thought y'all would just want to watch the speedruns, you know? So yeah, that's just crazy, dude. So yeah, I loved streaming, but I couldn't justify it. So it was like, I was like, okay, well, either I stop university because I'm getting broke, and it's making student loans look really appealing right now, which I've been trying to avoid because I heard things are fucking evil. Or I don't know. It was tough to figure out here. Like, I can drop streaming, but then if I drop streaming, I guess then I could focus on being a broke college student and do better on that. Though but I love streaming, right? But if I drop school, well, then I could actually try to grow the streaming more alongside being a broke ass non-college student, just being a waiter or whatever, and see where that goes for a little bit. Or I drop school and streaming and switch the waiter job into getting a career normie job where I can actually make some money and no longer be broke. Like, yeah, there were sometimes I was like, okay, look, what if I just like quit streaming for a year and just like get a good ass job and just grind that shit and make a fuckload of money and be no longer broke. And then I can come back to streaming with like a $5,000 reserve, and I'll just like live like a poverty person or whatever, and just like super don't spend anything and see where that goes. And that idea was like so appealing because I was like so burnt out on being a waiter and shit like that and blah 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 blah, whatever, right? But I was like, no, dude, I've worked so hard. It took me years to get here, dude. I'm a 150 viewer Andy, dude. I got 3 digits in my view count. That's so cool for Yoshi's Island, bro. I'm not some OOT kid getting carried by nostalgia. I'm not some Mario 64 speedrunner who just gets like, you know, where I can be like, you know, top 50 and still get like fucking 100 viewers or whatever. No, man, I'm Yoshi's Island, which has no scene. I'm the only runner. I'm fucking doing this shit, blah, da, 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 and I love it. And I love it. Fuck. So, you know, by the way, not by the way, no hate here towards, you know, SM64 OOT. Obviously, they're talented and shit like that. Just that, you know, their view counts were mega bloated compared to mine, dude. Like when I was a 150 viewer, like OOT was already at 1,000, I believe, and Siglimmic was there 2,000 that time here, whatever, right? So, anyways, back here to the question here, which is like, why did I quit? So ultimately here, I quit being a waiter July 2015 because I had grown. I did it, you know. By that point I had, I don't know, dog, like I had 600 subs, which was already higher than the number I had to go full-time. My goal for full-time was 400 subs. We already crossed that point. You know, the community was dope. The support was there, but I was scared, dude. I was scared. The thought of going full-time terrified me because I didn't know, like, okay, well, sure, once I'm full-time and there's no longer a boundary on like the time barrier to put in effort to Yoshi's Island, what would I do once I get a good time? I think it's fair to assume I would have got to that point within, I'd say as early as 6 months, but as late as 12 months of effort. But what would I do beyond that, you know? And that's kind of the question there. It was like scary. And I felt like I didn't know the answer until 2015, where I was like, okay, well, you know what? At this point now, I've been here for so long. I can tell I'm literally scared of the change that's coming here. So I dread being here. I'd rather be home streaming right now than be here just working another shift or whatever. So I finally quit. So even though you may think it was gonna be some funny like waiter story about why I you know, some funny waiter story over like what made me quit, you know, some Super Saiyan 5 Karen bitch made me I got so triggered I had to fucking, you know, like walk out and, you know, flip off everyone and be like, yeah, fuck this place. And I threw my dirty ass waiter shoes at the front door and made sure that all the sludge and grease from the back kitchen on the bottom of my shoe slung against the you know, the entrance door, and it slid down in like this big like visible like blood stain of like gunk and like sewage water from the bottom of my shoe. You know, sure, that fantasy sounds very fulfilling, but that's not how it happened ultimately. It had a lot more to do with the mental of like going into my life ambition of streaming and whatever else here. So, but again, what's funny is whenever I went full time by July 2015, I didn't plan the whole thing here. I was telling a story about this here. I didn't plan on Mario Maker being the thing, dude. That was the whole thing. Like Mario Maker was like not on the radar at all. Like, so it's funny how that happened because it wasn't planned at all here. And by the way, for context here, at this point, I am generally a 600 to 700 viewer Andy when it comes to streaming at that point. And if I'm on a good run, double that, like 1,400 plus whenever I'm on like a good run or world record pace, I should say, actually. So I'll end this on this note for y'all here, okay? So like when it comes to being a waiter, even though I dread telling y'all these stories here, I do still have my apron and my waiter book. You know how like people get when you have like sentimental items and all that? Even though I hated waiting at that point or whatever, I I still have it actually. I have the bag I would carry my food in. Because I was meal prepping by this point here. I got to working out. I was bringing food. I was no longer, I was no longer being an idiot and living off of like, because you can just like sit there and kind of like eat fries off the line if you wanted to. But ultimately, I was like, okay, look, I can't be sitting here and living off of like, dead food and French fries all day at a shift or whatever and soda. I started, making, egg whites and, my Gaines bowls and, eating good and all the other shit there and made me a better waiter and all that. I have the bag I would bring my meal prep in. I had my apron and my waiter book. And the thing is, y'all, is like, it was never washed. Like, I mean, I would wash it weekly, but I didn't wash it that week. So when I quit July 4th, 2015, when I walked out, I wrapped up my apron in my book. I threw it in my truck in my car. I didn't give a shit. Didn't look at it for months, honestly. It sat there all day long, dude. Why do you keep it? I told you, because it's sentimental. Whenever I didn't plan to keep it. I just kind of forgot it was in my trunk for a bit. And then when I saw it, I was like, oh, wow. And it's there. It's like, it has my notebook with my last written order on it. It has my pens that I would use to like, whatever. I know. I kind of want to get it framed, honestly, because it's like it just reminds me of like how far I've come and a bunch of other shit, and it's humbled me a lot. Being a content creator, being a streamer, it's been wild. I tell you what, dude, I've been trying to like get to that point of like self-discipline and all this other shit here and being the best me I can be and all the other stuff there, but like. It's like, it's so different than being a waiter, dude, or even being a like regular employee. Like, because like when I was a waiter, it's like, I would work my shifts and that's it. Like, it's like I come in, I clock in, and then I care. When I clock out, I don't care. When I clock out, I block all numbers that I don't have saved here because I know it's some asshole begging me to cover their shift over some bullshit. And I owe none of them fucks anything because they never would cover me if I wanted my shit covered. So fuck them. Sorry, I got a little vulgar right there, but I can, those stories about how like good guy Trihex covers a shift for somebody, and then when good guy Trihex got shit coming up here, where they at? Nothing, crickets, nothing. No, I'm talking about literally the ones who I covered the shift for them. Where they at? Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I mean, I got a birthday party. Man, fuck your party. What about the time what about when I helped you out, bitch? Nothing. Oh, because that was 9 months ago. Oh, it's whatever now. Like, oh, come. I don't forget. No. So yeah, scam big time. Okay. Okay. I got you, that karma, motherfucker. All right. I'll remember that. Yeah, dude. It's wild, bro. Like you literally got to throw these motherfuckers $20 to cover a shift, which I get, which is why I stopped giving a shit. Fuck that. Okay. So what young Hex would do? Okay, back in the gap here. Is so I would come in that bitch with this PlayStation 3 bag, right? Now, why am I using this bag here? So when I worked at GameStop, some dude traded in his PS3 and this thing reeked of weed, okay? This thing was like hella weed, all right? And it included funny enough, it included a Boondocks Season 1 Disc 2 that was randomly in here. He just forgot it or whatever. He just traded in shit. He gave us the bag, but like the bag didn't have any value, and he was like, "Man, what I give for the bag?" And I'm like, "I didn't." All right, y'all can keep it then. Like he was like bucking me really hard. I was like, "Hey man, how you give me that bag, bro?" And I'm 0. All right, whatever. Fuck the bag. I don't give a shit. Just let it go. So I had the bag. The bag was kind of cool. I was like, all right, I'll get the bag. Fuck it. So it became my like I'm bringing my shit to work bag. So in the bag. We have here, we got the now when I said it's not washed, I know y'all thought it was gonna be like covered in shit. I probably overplayed a little bit here. It normally is, but it's not that bad for having not been washed in a week. But so I was gonna tell y'all, I was top dog, man. Look, I was actually I got to the point where I had the yeah, you can see I was a trainer. I had that. I got the stitched apron. That was pretty cool. You can see on, you can see there's like that one little stain right here, whatever that is. But like, yeah, so it's not washed, and I can still, it still smells like Chili's or whatever. So there is that. You know, it's got my original waiter book. I mean that thing, what that thing beat up right there. So yeah, I got my book. I kept my shit in. Ooh, boys. The Chili's membership card from 2007. Still got that shit. Holy fuck. That's how you got your half off meals or whatever. But I would never eat out there on my day off. Like fuck me, that shit. I carried a lot of gel pens to have people sign their check. Never want to be waiting on a check and all that. I also carried a little coin purse for change. Believe it or not, here there wasn't like a built-in system to get change. You had to kind of like make your own change. So I had to like, you know, I would, okay, you know, I had to, you know, I have my little coin purse full of change here, and so I was always prepared here. So like when it came to like paying people out and getting them out the door, I was always, you weren't waiting on me. You know, I wanted to make sure that you felt good and that the lasting impression was good, and that you felt you know, provoked to tip well. You know, so yeah, this is what I would bring. So I have like, you know, I'd have like 2 meals that I would make at the house. You know, the gains would be like veggie noodles and some ground beef with some spinach and cheese and guacamole, whatever the fuck on here. I would have that in like a little Tupperware with my waiter book, my pens, and I had all this in my, like, by my station. So whenever I needed shit, I was good to go here. Now, comparatively, noobs weren't prepared for shit. They had nothing. It was like, okay, like if someone gives you $100 bill and tells you to break it, you got to go to the bartender to get your Benjamin broken down so you can make change. And trust me, a bartender is in no hurry to give you that shit, because like you holding them up now. Fuck you, dude. So like you might be waiting upwards of like 4 minutes for change to get your Benjamin broken. So it's like that'll hold you up. That's holding your customer. Your customer's like, what's going on, dude? Where you at, bro? Like, cause the customer's all like, you know, I paid. Why am I being inconvenienced for paying? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, noob, get fucked, dude. Bye. And the thing is, like, they're so dumb, dude. Waiter noobs are so dumb, dude. They'll sit there and, I mean, just puppy. They'll just puppy eye the bartender for the whole 4 minutes. Like, dude, drop the Benjamin off. Go multitask, dude. You like go your other tables. Do you got people waiting on refills? You got food dying in the window. Like, bro, you got 3 tables. How you have only 3 tables and all 3 of them pissed off at you right now, dude? Like, come on, bro. Like, so just scrubs. They just crash and burn all the time, dude. Like it was so common, not even a big deal, bro. Like ain't nothing new to that shit. So yeah, I was pretty good at what I did, dude. So yeah, that's my show and tell. But yeah, I still have this. I will admit, man, it is sentimental, y'all, having the PS3 bag that I would bring to work every fucking day, and you know, have my shit in here and be prepared and all that, have all my crap ready to roll here, never waiting on me for shit. I don't know, dude. Just I look back on it now and it's just like, damn, dude, like it was really fucking stressful, but it eternally humbled me. Like if retail humbles you, waiting humbles you, dude. Like, bro, just like, I don't know, dude. Just so yeah, I was a waiter. I was a trainer at one point. So obviously I stopped though, because like trainer wasn't worth it. I was like, man, fuck this shit, dude. Like, okay, man. So grab this again. So the whole thing here about being a trainer is that I have no say in who's going in the training here. You know who would hire people? The horniest boss on shift. And I'm not gonna drop names here. Let's give him the name Phil. Phil, I really want to use a different name here, but like Phil was always like, you know, I don't know, always horny on main, hiring the most Barbie doll Fox News anchor blonde bimbo possible. Zero social skills, huh? What? No attention to detail. No, not quick on the toes. Adaptive pacing. None of that shit. Just you can tell from the interview right away, dude. Just like garbage. But hey, man, bro, she's really fucking hot, bro. So she gets hired on, and it's like, I'm your trainer. I have 5 days to get you trained well, and you're like, half of it you're on your phone, the other half you're like worried about your, I don't know, your Instagram, like some bullshit. You're not even worried about the task at hand here. You're just like, bro, it's just like, it's you know what it's like whenever like there's this feeling with this, right? Like incompetence, right? You're just like, you're putting all this effort into a thing that you know won't work, and you feel like what you're doing is worthless, right? Like it's just like, it's fucked. It's so fucked, dude. It's like the minute they go out, it feels like, one, did I do a bad job as a trainer? And then, and two, when they crash and burn, it's just like, damn, dude. Well, like it's it's a very, very frustrating thing. So yeah, that's just like, it's, but I'll spare you about that too, because that's like another story about like fucking training. Like, man, there's more about being a waiter with the tech skill. There's like a tech skill part 2, tech skill part 3. Just gotta ask me more questions about it. There's, you know, training and why that's it's bullshit. There's being a cook and why that's fucking bullshit. There's being a manager and why that's fucking bullshit. There's I mean, every component of it is like being a host and why that's bullshit. Every single position has some level of shit that I heavily disagree with in its operation and function. And just Chili's got it all wrong, dude. Like, it's like, bro, fuck, man.